I'm Toby Puttock and I'll be bringing you fresh ideas and a few chefy secrets to make dinner planning easy. So what's for dinner? Tonight it's moussaka. This is a deliciously easy recipe for moussaka and I'll be using these really fresh eggplants, and you'll also need select tomato paste, butter, free-range eggs, fresh onion, garlic, veal and lamb mince. Click here for the full recipe and to add all the ingredients to your trolley when you shop online. First job we'll do is get these eggplants baking, and this method is absolutely awesome because we use minimal oil. We're going to slice these into quite thick rounds. I'm going to do just a little drizzle of extra virgin olive oil on this tray, and a nice little trick I like to do is take a little pastry brush and just kind of spread that everywhere. And doing this allows you to use absolute minimum amounts of oil. Place the eggplant right onto the tray, making sure they don't overlap. Drizzle a really small amount of extra virgin olive oil over the top, then use the pastry brush once again just to kind of spread that all over. I'm going to season these up with a bit of salt and pepper. Once you've seasoned these, we can pop them in the oven and cook them on 180 degrees for 20 to 25 minutes. With the eggplant cooking now, we can get the meat component of this dish going. Here I'm using lamb and veal mince. And then we're going to go in with some extra virgin olive oil. Heat the oil in a large fry pan over a medium-high heat and cook the onion until soft. Add the garlic, cinnamon and oregano and cook for another 2 minutes. Stir in the lamb and veal mince, increase the heat to high and brown the mince well, cooking until the mixture is quite dry. All the moisture's really evaporated out of here now, and you can hear it sizzling. It's beautiful and brown. And so I'm going to add 2 tablespoons of tomato paste straight into here. Once you've got all the tomato paste through there, really stir it through the ingredients before we put anything else through there. Add the passata and simmer for 30 to 35 minutes, stirring occasionally until the sauce thickens. You can see most of the moisture has evaporated out of this. It's still a little bit moist. You don't want it to be too dry. So I'm going to turn this off and I'm going to add some parsley straight into the meat there. Season with pepper, and of course, where there's pepper, there's salt. And then stir this through. This component's done. We can put this to the side. We can hop onto the bechamel. For the bechamel, melt 75 grams of butter in a saucepan. Stir in half a cup of plain flour into the butter and cook for a couple of minutes. So I'm going to start to add the milk in just a little bit at a time. After you've got that first little bit of milk in, and that's kind of really been absorbed into there, we can start to add a little bit more in. Continue cooking this over a really low heat while whisking. Once it gets to the stage where it's ribboning, which means that the whisk is actually leaving kind of drag marks in your bechamel, it's pretty much ready to go. We can add some Parmesan cheese into there. And then we can stir this Parmesan right through there so it really melts straight into the bechamel. Take off the heat and allow it to cool slightly. Now we're going to put some eggs into there. And then really quickly whisk in the eggs and season to taste. Once your bechamel's done, we can put that to the side and we can construct this now. So I'm going to grab the eggplant out of the oven. So you want to take a nice big baking tray and we're going to start with a layer of eggplant. So once you've got your layer of eggplant down, we're going to put all the meat straight into there. And then use the spoon just to really evenly distribute this meat over the top of the eggplant. So now we can go in with the final layer of eggplant. Once you've got all of your eggplant on, we can put the bechamel over the top. As if this recipe isn't easy enough, you can buy all the ingredients online and have them delivered right to your doorstep. Once you've got all that on, we'll pop that into a preheated oven on 180 degrees for 35 to 40 minutes or until really golden and fluffy. Oh, it smells awesome. And you can see this is really puffed up. The egg yolks in the eggs are given such a beautiful, rich colour. It's fluffy, it looks delicious, and it smells awesome. So what's for dinner? Tonight it's this delicious moussaka. Now, if you like that, all ingredients can be purchased at your local Woolies and online by clicking here. To subscribe to our YouTube channel, click here. To explore all our other fresh idea recipes, click here. And for more mince recipes, click here.